It's Foden. Oh, nice pass to Haaland. Takes a left foot shot and he hits the back of the net. Coming, going, same thing. Oh, Haaland. Nice ball into the box. Haaland again. It's 2-0 City. And that's it. Gives the ball to Haaland. This is what I mean. We're inferior. Haaland has dinked it. 3-0. Oh my God, you can't make any of this up. Haaland bags a hat-trick before the 30th minute. Hey guys, welcome back to the RemelHD channel. Welcome back to another episode of this Manchester United Caremo. This is episode 22. Okay, so in the Carabao Cup, we ended up getting knocked out in the quarterfinals on penalties to Tottenham. And we also lost 3-2 in the previous episode as well to Manchester City. But in between those two games, we won 3-1 against Liverpool. We're just going off the games that we played on camera. However, off camera, we did play a few games after that episode and during the episode. So we also had 3 victories on the bounce, 1 in the Champions League, 2 in the league. So that was against Sparta Praha, Watford and Bournemouth. And after that Spurs game, we ended up winning 2-0 against Preston, 5-0 against Leeds United and 5-0 against Fulham. So in this episode, we have another Manchester derby. So yeah, we're going to be kicking off our FA Cup campaign against Manchester City in the 3rd round. And that's going to be a trip to the Etihad. And then we have to go off to the Emirates after that on the 13th against Arsenal in the league. And then we have a home game against Leicester City. I most likely won't play Preston North End on camera. I might add a 4th game in this episode, which could be the 4th round of the FA Cup. Let's just see how this episode goes. But yeah, let's take a look at the table to see what those results off camera has done in terms of our positioning. Okay, so this is how the table looks at the start of this episode. Manchester United are on top as it was before. We have 55 points and Manchester City's 48, who are 2nd place as well. 3rd place is Chelsea, 4th place is Wolverhampton. So Chelsea, they are currently 8 points clear on Wolverhampton, and we've all pretty much played 21 games. So that is a significant gap between those two sides. Well, not too significant, but it's a good gap to have for Chelsea. In terms of 5th place, we have Spurs with 36 points. 6th place, we have Newcastle United, 36 points as well. 7th for Arsenal, Nottingham Forest are 8th, Bournemouth are 9th. 10th is Middlesbrough. Okay, from this point, just pause the video if you want to take a look at the rest of the actual points. But yeah, another team to point out, Liverpool, they're playing really badly this season. 25 points to their name, and they're only sitting at 14th place. Bottom 3, we have Preston, 18th, 19th Watford, 20th Leeds United. So Leeds remain at the very bottom still. So a few players have departed now. So we have 2 loan moves to talk about. Shaqiri's gone out on loan to Frankfurt. We also have Richie going out on loan to Spanish side, I think in the 2nd division. Those 2 are just until the end of the season. Savage has gone on a permanent to a German side called Armenia. Ethan Laird, we sold him as well to Bologna. That's a permanent move as well. And same with Will Fish, he's gone to Alpha Tay. Also, I'm not too sure if you guys are up to date with the injury issues that we currently have ahead of us. So Donny van der Beek has suffered an ACL injury. Where have we seen that before? And he's out for 7 months. I mean, some things don't change in FIFA career mode. So yeah, we do have a dilemma in our midfield. So I feel like Eriksen's probably going to step up in this episode. Same with Hannibal. We are going to try work out how it's going to work for the next 7 months. I may have to bring in a midfielder a lot earlier than I thought or expected. But yeah, let's just see how it goes. I don't want to jump the gun in the window. And yeah, if it's not necessary to buy someone, especially if Van der Beek, this was supposed to be his season to redeem himself. Okay, so this is how Manchester City are going to line up. They have Ederson in goal. At the back, they have Kabore, Laporte, Diaz, and Cancelo. In the midfield, they have Rodri, De Bruyne, and Phillips. On the right, they have Ocampos. Down the middle, they have Alvarez. On the left, they have Foden. Okay, so Manchester United, we are going to line up like this against City. We are using a 4-3-3 formation. We have Lafont in goal. At the back, we have Timber, Lindelof, Lacroix, and Malacia. In our midfield, we have Benacer, Fred, and Eriksen. Up top is Marcus Rashford. On the left is Sancho, and on the right is Anthony. Okay, so the game's underway. We're attacking to the left. Manchester City are attacking to the right. So to see if I'm central with the webcam. Shuffle to the right a bit. Yeah, so here's Phil Foden. So we've got the ball back. Yeah, I'm quite confident that we're going to play much better than we did in the previous episode against City. If we continue to play how we played in the second half of that tie, or that Premier League game, we shouldn't have any issues here. And already we've taken the lead. It's 4 minutes gone, and it's 1-0. Marcus Rashford opens the score, and they were really neglectful of their duties at the back, the defense. They just allowed me to stroll forward. I just played it to my left, and Rashford was there. Quite a weird intro to a game. But yeah, everything's happened so quickly. Okay, so the game is underway with a goal very early on. Marcus Rashford bags the first goal within 4 minutes. It's a great start. Don't start doing this now. All these mistakes at the back that have led to goals so far this season makes me look bad. Lafont pulls off a save. So corner kick for Manchester City. It's going to be taken short by De Bruyne. He gives it to Foden. Got a few bodies in the box for City. Let's see if we can defend this. Foden's still on the ball. Bumps Malacia to the ground. Tries to play it into the box, and Lafont is off his line to come out for that cross. With a throw it to the right hand side. 9 minutes gone. Can we hit them on the break? Playing with quite a high line. They're just asking for balls to go over the top and in behind. So I play the ball down the left hand side. Sancho puts the ball into the box. Fernandes just about misses that. Doesn't make a connection, and another ball goes in by Timber, and Edison can make the catch as well. Campos. Nice dummy by De Bruyne as the ball lands to Alvarez's feet. It's Foden, who's wrestled off the ball by Lacroix. Anthony into Rashford, who's running down this right hand side. No one's in the centre, but we have Sancho by that far post. Ball goes in. Kabore with the header. Anthony flicks it onto Rashford. Rashford with the shot, and Edison makes the save. Calvin Phillips plays it to his left. Foden takes a touch on his chest. Slips in De Bruyne, who takes a shot, and Lafont stood tall and makes the save. He's on the ball. Kabore. Oh, he's going to charge it to the box. Plays it into Campos. Oh, what a finish by Campos. I have to admit, he's completely destroyed my net. And that's exactly what they've done. A right foot strike from Campos. I did not expect that. I thought Lafont had that near post covered, and it's just rattled the back of the net. Ooh, that's a good signing for Villa. They signed Donny Marlon. Ooh, ball played in behind. Campos forces Lafont to make a save. I need to not get distracted by any news towels. Not in a big encounter like this. As you can see, Manchester City have had more shots on target. So they're slowly becoming the dominant side in this game. Sancho is just about offside. Campos. Alvarez. Oh, well done. Let's get this ball out now. I've learned how to help myself with my habit of trying to play it out from the back during dangerous times. Oh no. Campos wins the ball. Campos. 2-1 City. 2-1 City. Star performance from Campos from that right hand side as he runs off to Pep Guardiola to celebrate as City have taken the lead for the first time in this tie. Okay, so we're not performing quite well at the moment. We need to pick ourselves back up and figure out a way to take the game by the scruff of the neck again. We were very dominant for the first half an hour of this game, and then we just didn't capitalize the way we should have on the opportunities after that Rashford goal. It's 2-1 to City. Past the hour mark now. Probably need to think about some changes to try strengthen. Phillips. Rodri. Alvarez. Well done, Benacer. Coming back to help out his defense, but gives the ball straight back to a City player in a dangerous position. There's a De Bruyne, a nice ball in behind. Ball in 3-1. 70 minutes gone. Manchester City, they're looking like knocking us out of the FA Cup at the moment. Okay, so yeah, Rashford and Sancho, they're off. We're bringing on Alanga and Mukoko for the final 10 minutes of this game. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a fight back, so it's best to just rotate from now. Just to just to nullify any risk of injuries. Oh my goodness me, these little passes find their way through all the time, and I don't know how City are doing it. They're doing it over and over again. That's a hat-trick for Campos. It's 4-1. It's just getting really embarrassing. It's a poor start to the episode, poor start to the FA Cup campaign, and it's gonna come to an end anyway. Alvarez, another save by the hair. 4 minutes added on. Like, why do you need to continue to add on top of our misery? Okay, Anthony, is there enough time for a consolation? Here's Anthony running through on goal. Should be a consolation. We managed to mark that up as well. It's one of them games, clearly. We are not out of the FA Cup. One of our worst performances so far on this channel in terms of our cup run. Pep Guardiola rubs it in yet again for the second episode in a row. Let's get into the menu. Let's see if we can lift up our spirits. Maybe a few transfer talks here and there. So on my YouTube page, I ran a poll, and you guys have opted for me to not go in for a central midfielder or attacking midfielder in the January window. One of our targets were Florian Wirtz. He got the least votes out of the three options. So the three options were Szoboszlai or Florian Wirtz in January, or just play Hannibal and see if we can build upon him and give him more game time. And you all opted to go for giving Hannibal game time, or majority of you guys opted for Hannibal to get more game time. But I'm in two minds at the moment, though. I am gonna stick with the decision made by you guys in the community. But I'm just letting you guys know I'm in two minds, because we have Donny van der Beek out for 7 months. Eriksen's not in the best of form. I don't really like to play Fred as our box-to-box midfielder. I prefer him as our deep line playmaker, as a CDM. And Hannibal, I mean, the quality of Hannibal, he's not going to get us over the line in the Champions League. So, yeah, like I said, I'm in two minds. I don't know what to do. But yeah, it's just a conversation to be had. We also had an offer from Manchester City for Luke Shaw. I don't know why they're going to try bid for one of our players after smashing us and knocking us out of the FA Cup. We're going to go ahead and reject that anyway. And also Shane Stewart from our youth academy. We have moved him on a permanent. He was 18 years of age. His overall was about, I think, 61. I just don't think he has what it takes to make it out from the youth academy and to be propelled into the first team. So yeah, we've just not wasted his time. We've not wasted his youth. We're going to allow him to develop elsewhere. So we have some news in regards to Brandon Williams. He's now agreed contract terms with Fiorentina. So that means he's going to be leaving in the summer on a free to Fiorentina. So yeah, we're going to play him from now until the end of the season as a third choice right back. But yeah, best of luck to him. So Harry Maguire, his contract is also running out, and he is free to negotiate contract terms with other clubs, and one of the other sides are Aston Villa. So yeah, we're probably going to intervene, probably give him an extra 2 years, 1 year extension, and probably move him on in the summer if that's something he wants to do. But I don't want to lose this guy on the free, because we can potentially make a lot of profit on him. Defensively, we're very vulnerable at the moment. So we're going to go into this next game against Arsenal at the Emirates. We're going to use our 4-2-3-1 formation. At the moment, we are significantly ahead of Arsenal in terms of our points tally. They're sitting at 7th place with 34 points. We're first currently with 55 points. And yeah, I am looking to bounce back after that horrendous defeat at the start of the episode. So without further ado, let's get the second game underway, and hopefully we can give you guys something to cheer about. Yeah, the last time we played against Arsenal, I just remember now, it ended 0-0 because Arsenal were very negative. So yeah, I'm going to go attacking, see if I can spice things up a bit. We're 12 minutes into the game. Still quite early, so I'm not going to be too impatient. Nice ball over the top. 1-0. 1-0. Marcus Rashford on the end of a nice dink over the top by Anthony. He creates goals. He scores them as well. Fantastic display so far this season from Anthony. I know Rashford scored, but I'm giving the praise to Anthony for that goal. Okay, so it's 1-0. Man United are ahead. It's a good start to the game, but we also had a good start to the last game, and everything capitulated. So we need to concentrate, be on top of our game, and make sure Arsenal don't get a sniff at our goal. Into the low. Benasir. He's being really patient on the ball. Moving this ball side to side. Marcus Rashford through on goal. Left foot shot. It's 2-0. Very patient on the ball. working our way into the penalty area. Marcus Rashford with the lethal touch. This guy's in hot form. Look at this. There's no competition for Marcus Rashford at the moment for that number 9 role. Takes a nice first touch to set him off, and he just drills it across the keeper with his left. Okay, so the second half is on the way. We're 2-0 up at the moment. We're attacking to the right now. Arsenal attacking to the left. Dominant first half display. Let's just continue to keep our foot on the gas. Let's not slow down. Malacia. Sancho. Step overs. Arsenal inviting the pressure. Sancho with the right foot shot. Like I said at the start of the game, Arsenal were very negative the first time we played them this season. And it seems like they're just inviting the pressure. They're happy to just allow me to run at them, move this ball around. I think they just want to hit me on the break, but it's not working for them. We're a bit too structured at the moment. He's just inside the United half and he gives the ball up instantly. Shocking play on the ball from Arteta's side. I'll be really damned if I allow them to get back to the game at this point. Especially with the... Ooh! Anthony definitely sent Zinchenko just now. Here's a Benacer. Can we cap this off with a goal? No, we cannot. But Anthony did send Zinchenko into the opposite direction. As we're about to enter the hour mark. Still 2-0. Arsenal still not creating any chances. Not causing any threats. And very wasteful in possession too. There's Fred. Benacer. Anthony. Overlap and run from Delo, who puts the ball in. Ramsdale can easily pluck that out there. Malacia. Sancho. Fred. Malacia. Sancho takes the ball down on his chest, takes a right foot shot. Ooh, I think he's handled it. He may have handled it as he took the ball down on his chest. It won't count. But yeah, some changes are being made. We're making 3 of them. Saka's on for Marquinhos, but for us, Anthony, Benacer, and if I'm correct, Delo is off. Timber is on, so is McTominay, and we are bringing on Anthony Elanga. We're moving Sancho to the right-hand side. Elanga's going to play off the left. They're making their way forward. They're really slow to counter. If counter-attacking is going to be your main tactic, at least do it efficiently. They go forward just to go back, and they allow us to get our bodies back. Look, only 65 passes, 78% accuracy. It's been a poor game for Arsenal on the ball. Defensively, they've improved significantly in the second half. Rashford. Elanga. 3-0. 3-0. As I was just praising them for their defensive display in the second half, we managed to bag the 3rd goal. And yeah, that's curtains now. It was curtains for a while, but it's definitely curtains. Elanga has bagged us our 3rd goal. Look at this. Nice little move. Rashford turns, plays him in. Nice little finish, placed it into the bottom right corner. Ramsdale beaten for the 3rd time in this game. And Jesus gives up possession, but the full-time whistle's now blown. Set in stone, a 3-0 victory, another set of 3 points for us. That takes us up to 58 points, which is fantastic. Another victory against a side that's considered to be a top 6 side. And yeah, a nice way to bounce back after that shocking defeat in the FA Cup 3rd round. Rashford bags himself a brace. We get a goal from Elanga from the bench. So for the evening kickoff at Old Trafford, we have David De Gea in goal. Delo's at the back with Lacroix, Martinez and Malacia. The 2 CDMs are McFred. On the right, we have Anthony. Bruno's our number 10. On the left is Jadon Sancho. Our number 9 is Marcus Rashford. We are using our 4-2-3-1 formation. Since that we're down 1 player that could play in the number 10 role, it just makes more sense. Because we do have McTominay, who hasn't been getting enough game time. So if we have 2 CDMs, it doubles the chances of him getting more game time, more time on the pitch, because there's 2 roles for him to come on for. So he can either replace Benacer or Fred. So yeah, at the moment, we haven't brought anyone in. If If you made it this far into this episode and you were expecting new faces, I apologize. It's not that kind of save, but we are in talks with a special player. Just waiting for it to be completed, just to confirm it and announce it. Okay, Leicester City going forward with the ball. Here's Barnes. Perez. Daka with the shot. Nice block there from a United defender. Don't know who blocked it, but it was a crucial one as Perez, he skies the second opportunity or second attempt over the bar as a goal kick. Okay, so we're just making our way forward. There's the low. Anthony. Fernandez. Plays it to Delo down the right hand side. Cuts back into Fernandez. Fred. Malacia. Ball gets played into the box. Sancho. Bicycle kicks it straight down the middle. Again, he's testing out Iverson, and Iverson has passed the test. Perez. Nice challenge there from Malacia. Fantastic challenge from Malacia, in fact. It's Fred. Sancho. Into Fernandez. Anthony. Rashford turns. Sancho inside the penalty area. It's to Rashford. Rashford at a tight angle takes a shot and it's 1-0. Marcus Rashford's very lethal in front of goal at any angle. You don't give him enough time to turn and shoot because he does exactly that. And I think that's going to be an assist for Jadon Sancho as well. Yeah, it is. 1-0 up, 1-0 up. So, yeah. Normally I have the indicator on the head, but for some reason it's not showing. I don't know if the recent update has took that out. It was a bug or a glitch, or if I have to reset the game, but we're here now. So yeah, sorry for those who don't like seeing the name bars in the visuals, but they've got to be there just so my commentary can be a bit decent. Here's Daka, he's running forward on the ball. Nice interception from Martinez. Go on, Rashford does well, plays into Sancho. Bruno. Caught in possession by Vestergaard. Jose Perez gives the ball away. United have possession again from a Martinez interception. The Low's running down the right hand side. Rashford tries to dink it into Fernandez, and I think it's been blocked by an arm from Vestergaard, and we've got a free kick in a good position as Bruno Fernandes puts the ball down. So Bruno standing over this free kick. About to size up the shot. Hits the wall. Not enough power behind it. The thing is with me, I put too much power or put too little power. Sometimes it's just not perfect. Not even sometimes, most of the time it's not perfect. It's hard to get up and over the wall and on target, for me at least. And then trying to beat the keeper with a pacey shot, that's also a tough task for me too. So one of our targets have been poached. So Florian Wirtz, if you guys remember from the poll, I did mention it earlier on in the episode, Florian Wirtz was being pursued by Borussia Dortmund. That deal's finally gone over the line. So that's one target that we can't really look at in the summer. Rashford. We have Anthony overlapping. I find Anthony. Bruno inside the penalty area. 2-0. We've doubled our lead. Bruno Fernandes bagging himself a goal, contributing in front of goal. Shrewsbury Hall. Daka. Well done, Martinez. Key interception from the club captain. Bruno. See Rashford trying to make a run. Ball played over the top. Marcus Rashford takes it down on his chest. And Vestergaard is there to wrestle him off the ball. Okay, so we are making some changes. Jadon Sancho and Rashford, they're off. The same type of substitution from the last game. Mukoko and Alanga, they're making their way on. This time Alanga is playing on the left and Anthony's remaining on the field though. And he's staying on the right hand side. There's Alanga. Mukoko. Ooh, nice ball in behind into Fernandez. Fernandez, Anthony, 3-0. 3-0, easy, really easy. I feel like my side's really untouchable going forward. At the back, sometimes we given so-so performances, but I feel like I revived our respect. I gained our respect back after that poor start to the episode. And I think that's it, guys. 3-0, another 3-0 victory, another set of 3 points. That takes us up to 61 points now. And yeah, things are looking good for us in terms of the league. Yeah, I'm not stressed out about the league whatsoever. So we're back in the menu now, and yeah, we've just got a message from Yuri and Timber. So he's saying, I need more games, Gaffer. Not playing isn't good for where I am in my career. I'm just going to say you're still in the squad. I'm not too sure why he's complaining, because he is getting a fair share of the rotation. So yeah, I don't understand what his problem is. He's played more games than Diogo Dalot. As you can see, he's got 27 in all comps. 27 appearances in all comps, and Dalot's got 22. And Dalot at the moment is the better player in terms of his average rating. As you can see, Dalot's on 7.20 for all comps at the moment. In the Premier League specifically, 7.38. In the Premier League specifically for Timber, 6.83. So it seems like Timber is more of a cup game type of player, because as you can see, his average rating in terms of his performances are a lot higher in other competitions. So we got an offer for Luke Shaw from Bayern Munich. So they've offered me 23.9 million for Luke Shaw. We're gonna go ahead and reject that. We also got a bid off camera as well for Harry Maguire. So yeah, we rejected that as well. I don't want to sell any more first team players, not until the summer. I feel like we've had a lot of outs for our first proper summer. And I feel like we've had a decent amount of ins. I don't want to make this team too unbalanced within 2 seasons. So yeah, we're gonna keep these two in the first team. We're gonna basically evaluate and assess their performances from now up until the end of the season, and then we will make an informed decision on whether either of these players deserve to be cut from the squad or not. So far, I haven't got any issues with Maguire in terms of a squad role type of player. He does the trick. Whenever he does play, he doesn't have a terrible performance. Luke Shaw, on the other hand, I do have some questions and some doubts about his ability in game. So guys, as you can see, we have a star player joining us at the Theatre of Dreams, João Felix from Atletico Madrid. 115 million, our record signing in a January window for United in real life and for United in our series. Okay, so there we go. That's our big reveal. João Felix, yeah, he's now joined us for 115 million. He does help us with our objective. Our current objective is within 3 seasons sign 4 of the best players in the world, 82 plus rated. We have 3 seasons remaining to complete it, so we've got 2 out of 4 so far. We won't have any more deals in this window. I feel like we've reached our transfer limit for this season. Well, I've set myself a transfer limit, and it will be quite unrealistic for us to go in and sign another player after spending 115 million on one player. But yeah, like I said, we will probably be using, not even probably, we're mainly going to be using him out on the left-hand side as another option for Jadon Sancho. Sancho could also provide cover for the right-hand side for Anthony when needed. And obviously, Martial, he's only just getting back to full fitness. So maybe João Felix can feature 1 or 2 games down the middle, but I am quite certain that I'm happy with Rashford, I'm happy with Martial and Moukoko to be the leading forwards in terms of the forward line. So as you can see, yeah, all of our kit numbers, like the good ones, they're all gone. Like 7, 11, 10, for attackers at least, they're all gone. All we're left with really is 19, 13, and I think maybe another number in the 20s. 25, 24, but we are going to give this guy number 19. 1 + 9 = 10. So that's the way I look at it at the moment. But yeah, we're going to give him kit number 19. Hopefully this doesn't cause any conflict in the comment section below, because I know you guys love to see certain players or certain numbers. But yeah, there we have it. That's our big signing reveal. João Felix to United, 115 million. He's on 185k per week. I know I'm repeating the same thing, but I'm very happy. I'm very happy with my business dealings. I feel like this type of signing is what's going to make a difference in our surge to win the Champions League. Okay, so AC Milan, they want Alanga on a short-term loan. We're going to go ahead and reject that. I like having the attacking options that we have at the moment. Benfica, again, more offers for Anthony Martial. Shocking ones, though. Atletico Madrid, they want Lindelof. I like Lindelof. We're rejecting that. And we have a loan offer for one of our youth players, Fabio Gallo. He's already rejected a loan move to another side. I don't know how to say that team's name, but you guys can see it. And Dusseldorf, they want him on loan for a short-term move. We're going to go ahead and accept that. Again, we don't have enough space or enough time to play this guy in the squad because we are out of our domestic competitions, and the only real competitions we have left are the serious ones, and we ain't gonna rotate from now until the end of the season anymore. So we have an advance from Feyenoord. They want Medjbri. We're gonna reject that as well because we are short of bodies in that attacking midfield role. Okay, so we're off. We're off now. We're attacking to the left, Preston are attacking to the right. Off the back of a nice victory against Leicester City, 3-0 at home. And yeah, we look to basically continue where we left off. As you can see, we have Maguire at the back with LaCroix. Timber comes in as well, Luke Shaw. His match sharpness has been really poor throughout January, so I think him starting this game might be effective. Hannibal gets a start as well. He's playing next to McTominay and Bruno Fernandes. Up top, we have Sancho on the right. Alanga starts off on the left-hand side, and Rashford gets the nod as our number 9. Okay, so now you're all caught up. Let's talk a bit about that challenge. The referee should have given a yellow card. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with the officiating on this game. So every time they update the game, like, the referees are a bit more lenient. I feel like that should have been a red. But yeah, we're taking it short. Hannibal inside the penalty area. I'm going to take a shot instead. And we've won ourselves a corner kick early on in the game. Ledson tries to drill it in. Luke Shaw makes the block. Doesn't get past the first man. But they have a second crack at it. Reece plays the ball into the box. And there's a goal from McCann. 1-0 to Preston North End. Poor defending. Poor defending. I did not expect the ball to come back in again. We didn't deal with it the first time when Luke Shaw blocked the cross, and we've been made to pay. So not the start to the game that we were hoping for, but we do have a lot of time. We have a lot of time to get ourselves into the game and warm up. There's going to be a lot of chances to be created. I'm sure of it, almost sure of it. They are playing 5 at the back, so it's going to be difficult. But that's not a task that my players can't take on. There's Alanga, Hannibal, Luke Shaw. Luke Shaw drills it in. It's deflected out for a corner kick. They're giving us a lot of possession and just trying to hit us on the break. So far, it's been successful for them. Let's see how long it can last, though. Luke Shaw, Alanga keeps control of the ball. Can't get past that centre back. There's just too many of them. Too many white shirts inside the penalty area to work our way into the box. It might take something special. Maguire. McTominay. Hannibal. Hannibal caught in possession again. Ledson wins the ball back. McCann. McTominay. Medjbri. Sancho, 1-1. 1-1. We're back into the game. Thank God for that. Like I said, I'm not under pressure, guys. I just knew I could get this team going again, get them back into the game. Preston, even though we do struggle against 5 at the back, I just don't see it being difficult for us to actually score more goals. I feel like this is going to be the first of many. Let's wait and see. It's 1-1. Yeah, Preston have the ball. They've lost it straight away from kickoff. Here's Alanga. I think he's handled that. There's McCann into Vito. Vito's pass is intercepted by Timber. Jadon Sancho on the ball now. Rashford coming forward. Marcus Rashford moves the ball to his left, plays into Alanga, takes a left foot shot. It's 2-1 just before half time. We have taken the lead. We've turned it around after being 1-0 down. And Alanga just proven that he does deserve a spot in the first team at this. Rashford just shifts the ball to his left foot, cuts it back into Alanga, who just shapes his body, opens his body up for that left foot strike. We'll play down the line. Sancho. Rashford through on goal. Can this be free? It is free. It's 3-1 now. That's a brace for Marcus Rashford. This guy, he just can't stop scoring in this episode. Okay, so some changes are being made. Jadon Sancho and Medjugorje are off. João Felix is on for his debut, and Christian Eriksen is making his way on. So 30 minutes, half an hour on the pitch. I mean, that's good. That's good for a start off the bench. João Felix, his first touch in the United shirt. Cuts in on the inside. Plays it to the right hand side into Timber. Felix on the ball again. Eriksen outside the box, long shot. Freddie Woodman makes the save. But we played exceptionally well to turn things around. João Felix, I was about to grab him his first goal on his debut for United, but it got blocked. Ooh, Mukoko, Alanga, 4-1. Mukoko with the assist, Alanga with a brace. Another fantastic performance from Alanga. Come on, let's get this ball cleared. Luke Shaw heads it out, and referee doesn't have enough time for the final attack. He's blown for the final whistle, and the match has ended 4-1 to United, so that's another set of 3 points. That takes us up to about 64 points on the table, and yeah, we are looking quite good in the league. Again, like I said from the last game, there's no competition in this league at the moment. We have the firepower up front. We are very structured tactically as well. And yeah, I'm leaving the month of January very confident after these results. Okay, so I've taken it upon myself to skip the deadline day simply because we don't have anyone else that we want to go in for, no one else to move on or loan out. So yeah, we're just going to quickly recap the business that we've done and business elsewhere. Okay, so as you can see, these are the deals that went through in January. Garlo, he's gone out on loan. We bought in Felix. Brandon Williams, he's agreed terms to leave in the summer on a free to Fiorentina. Stewart, he's gone on a permanent to a Romanian club for 1.05 million. We also loaned out Richie to a Spanish side in the second division. Savic, he's gone to Armenia in Germany. Shatira, he's gone to Frankfurt in the Bundesliga in Germany as well. Bologna, they've gone in for Laird and successfully got him for 5.6 million. Fish, he's also gone to Al Fateh for 1 million. So those are the ins and outs of this January window. So yeah, we're going to quickly skim through all of this because some of it is mixed with summer signings. So yeah, João Felix, he's obviously the record signing of the January transfer window. This happened in the summer, so did this one. In terms of other signings, Florian Wirtz, he successfully completed his move to Borussia Dortmund. We also got a move for Luca Hernandez. He's gone to Spurs. Kevin De Bruyne, he left Manchester City in the middle of January to PSG. What is going on here? 90 million. That's how much it cost them for a 32-year-old. I mean, that's worth it. It's definitely worth it. Yuri Tielemans, he's gone to Juventus. A big marquee signing for them. Guimaraes, he's gone to Guimaraes, if that's how you guys want to pronounce it. He's gone to Napoli for 76 million. Verratti, he's gone to Sevilla for 71 million. Robertson, he's gone to Real Madrid for 68 million. All these signings that we would have missed out on if I didn't actually come to the tab. Alaba, a return to Bayern Munich. I mean, this save doesn't disappoint with the signings. I'm not gonna lie to you, these are some crazy deals. Okay, so this is how the table looks at the end of this episode. As you can see, we are currently 9 points clear on our title rivals, Manchester City. Yeah, they've beaten us twice so far this season, so we definitely need to keep an eye on them, but not too much of a strong eye because, as you can see, that 9 point gap should do us some justice going into February. Okay, below Manchester City is Chelsea. They have 51 points to their name. They are third. Fourth place in Newcastle with 43 points. They're level on points with Wolverhampton, who are also fifth, and Newcastle ahead on goal difference. As you can see, Tottenham, they're sixth with 37 points. West Ham are seventh with 35 points. Arsenal are eighth, also with 35 points. They're trailing just by 1 goal on goal difference. Bournemouth, they're doing quite well for themselves. They maintain their position in the top half of the table. Liverpool, they've made it out of the bottom half. They're now in the top half. They're now 10th. And yeah, if you want to take a look at the rest of the points, just pause the video and analyze the table because we're going to the bottom 3, which consists of Leeds United, Watford and Preston. Preston are back where they were at the start of the season. They're 20th place with 12 points. Leeds United, they're slowly trying to make their way out of the bottom 3. They are 4 points behind Crystal Palace, who are 17th. So they do have a bit to go. So for the next episode, as you can see, we have Watford, Marseille, Man City and Chelsea to play in February. So what we're going to play on camera is Marseille, City and Chelsea. That's pretty much the obvious formation or lineup of games to play. Watford will be played off camera. For the next episode or the episode after that, we have Marseille again in the Champions League, Everton and Aston Villa in the league. I think that's a decent lineup of games as well. So we have the next two episodes mapped out, and yeah, hopefully those are going to be entertaining. Obviously not too entertaining to the point where we're losing. Obviously it's probably fun for you guys to see me lose once in a while, but I don't want to lose. I want to win every game. But yeah, I think that's it, I think we've covered everything. We don't really need to talk about too much. This episode's probably going to be longer than it needs to be. Okay, if you made it this far in this episode, please remember to smash that like button. Sub to the channel if you're new. Hit the notification bell just so you're notified when I go live, premiere a video, or upload one. Also, share the channel with your mates, because at the moment I am playing Football Manager and FIFA. I haven't gotten around to actually play PES again because yeah, the content isn't that interesting enough for me at the moment. But yeah, be on the lookout for more Football Manager content and more career mode content, because we're not just filming a Manchester United series. For both things, we are going to try our hand at taking over other clubs as well, especially for Football Manager. And we already got a career mode with Everton as well. So if you want to check out other content, it's all going to be in the link in the description below. I might have one or two things pop up in the top right or top left corner. Can't remember which corner it is. But yeah, there's more content to come in the future, so be on the lookout for that. I'd also like to thank you guys who have supported me throughout 2022, and especially the guys that have been here since 2021 as well. But yeah, 2022 has been a good year for the channel. Good amount of growth in terms of the subs. But the thing that impresses me the most is the amount of people that comment in the comment section below. People that get involved with the polls as well. And I'm just interacting with different people sometimes. And yeah, that definitely that's an indication for me that we are doing stuff with this channel. We are going somewhere with this channel. So I'd like to thank you guys. Especially with the feedback that I get, a lot of it is positive. I would say at least 90% of it is positive. We have one or two people that kind of let the community down with weird comments, but we're just going to brush that off and just focus on the people that are here to stay, people that are here that enjoy the content, that have been supporting, leaving likes, dropping comments. Again, I'd like to thank you guys. And yeah, the reason why I'm saying this is because at the time of recording, it's December the 31st. And yeah, this episode specifically is going to be released on the New Year. So yeah, this is my little way of saying Happy New Year's to you guys, and I hope you guys have a brilliant 2023. More life, more money, more opportunities, and for those who are in school, good grades, good attendance, the lot. Hope to see you guys next time. I am looking forward to seeing you guys in 2023 for episode 23. And I hope you guys enjoy episode 22, which is this one. Take care for now. Peace.